What is going on, guys? It is episode 41 of the TNA TW series, and we are live here for TNA Destination X, May pay-per-view. 14 segments today, hopefully a good show, hopefully a good buy rate, and this week we're booking it in the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California in the Southwest. Who'd have thought TNA in such a prestigious area, such a prestigious center with a lot of history. And here we go, let's run the show. Let's kick off Destination X with a bang, bang, bang from the pyro. The show starts with an impressive opening of pyro before the lights are raised and several sections of the excited crowd are shown waving various signs. The focus then switches to an announce table where Jim Ross and Mike Tenay introducing Hype Tonight's show and the expected impact the likes of CM Punk, DDP, Kurt Angle, Austin Aries, Adam Cole and Chris Hero are likely to have. Two storylines advance, a 73B-, a great way to start the show. Guys, use hype. 17,308 people at this pay-per-view are hyped. Let's hope we can produce the goods. Opening contest. In a match that had some good action. An average heat. Hawkins defeats Ethan Carter the Third in the rematch and 10:43 by pinfall with a taste of pain following interference from Ryder. Yes, that's right, guys. We have signed Zack Ryder. He debuts as a heel. He's going to be Kurt Hawkins' partner. I'm bringing back Hawkins and Ryder. Hence the face turn on EC3, a 54C- match. It works for a feud, you know. It gets basically the two of them split up and a tag team in Hawkins' way, and Ethan Carter goes on his wee solo run. The match was average, but I can deal with that. Ryder debuts his Long Island gimmick, Long Island Z gimmick, which got a 73 initial rating, so that's decent. And that is the first match of the night. The second match, in a match that had some good action and average heat. Frankie Kazarian defeats Rhett Titus, Christopher Daniels, Doug Williams, Kenny King and Morrison in 13:11 when Frankie Kazarian defeated Christopher Daniels. The fade to black, his tag team partner's been defeated. Frankie Kazarian wins the X Division title and that gives me a 70C+ rating. Kazarian improves his performance skills, Morrison and Kenny King improve their technical skills, so I'm more than happy with that. The negatives are just obviously not playing to the crowd and holding back. Next up, backstage, Ryder is showing telling Hawkins that he's got his back from now on, just to say that's the tag team reformed, and I get a 62C rating there. And about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Adam Cole defeated Samoa Joe in a 1v1 30-man Iron Man match by 3 falls to none. Adam Cole makes defense number 1 of his TNA Central Championship. Just basically, we're going to give Adam Cole the title, but that'll be Joe. Moving on to other things now, an 80B rating there, and Adam Cole's improving his performance skills, so I'm happy with that, and a great match between two technicians. And about that featured solid running action, but not much to wear the heat. Beth defeats Vida Scott in 6:05 by the Glam Slam. Beth makes defense number 7 of the TNA Women's Knockout title. I kind of wanted to give it to Vida, but overall Beth is just so dominant. Vida needs a bit of work, so the 44D match was put in this show. So it just kind of didn't get lost really in the shuffle. Best improving her rumble skills, and Beth will be getting a new opponent next. DDP comes out to the ring and announces that winner of the upcoming match between Austin Aries and Chris Hero will get a title shot against Magnus or against Bobby Lashley. Whoever wins the main event, I can only put one guy in, so I put the current champion. Whoever wins it, they'll have a match on Impact, and we'll see who becomes the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and I get a 70C+ there. Good on you, DDP. And about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Austin Aries defeats Chris Hero in 22:40 by 2 pinfalls to 1 after losing the first. The final fall happening by pinfall, a 75B-, again as a 2-3 falls match. Both men improving their performance skills, and that's pretty good. The only thing is a cold crowd, but I'm more than happy with that being a B+. In a match that had some good action and average heat, the Hardys defeat the Model Citizens, Team 3D, in the Wolves in 14:44 when Jeff Rowe defeated Eddie Edwards by pinfall with the Extreme Combination. During the match, also David Richards turn on Eddie Edwards. The Hardys make defense number 2 of the World Tag Team titles. Good chemistry by the Dudleys and the Hardys. The performance of Matt Hardy was good. I got a 65C rating. The worker improvements were Harry Smith, Jeff Rowe and Billy Ray, all on performance skills, and of course we will handle this turn. David Richards is turned heel. Again, we tried to do it over time, but it just didn't work. But although it says it was a complete disaster, we'll work with What with David Richards, sorry, and we'll push him over as a heel. We can fix that, it's no bother. We'll get him some momentum somewhere or not, and we'll have a good feud between the Wills. Then we have a hype video hyping Magnus against Bobby Lashley. I think it's a 67C+. The match itself actually really failed. I forget, these two don't click, so that should be the last 1v1 match between them, and I'm about to feature great action and a good crowd. Magnus defeats Bobby Lashley in 11:54 by pinfall using a foreign object. Magnus makes defense number 1 of his TNA World Heavyweight title, a 59C. Lashley's improving his rumble skills, but overall pretty disappointing. Diamond Dallas Page is in the ring. David Richards says he's made a decision and he's chosen to be smart and ally himself with DDP. They shake hands with DDP looking smug. David Richards was underwhelming. DDP looks good. We got a new man in Team DDP, and I got a 70C+. They say we just need to get the morale and the momentum going for David Richards, and then he'll be fine. Matt Striker is backstage with CM Punk talking about his upcoming match. That gets a 73B-. Striker looked dreadful because Punk was so damn good. He was fantastic. Although Matt Striker's developing better performance skills. And your main event of the evening, and about to feature great action and great heat from the crowd. CM Punk defeats Bobby Roode in 18:33 by submission with the GTS, the Anaconda Vice. And that gets an 81B. Storyline progresses. Both men improve performance skills. Bobby Roode improves his rumble skills. And overall, we get a 75B-, which is good for a pay-per-view because there's not so many promos, it's all matches, and the show increased their popularity in 23 regions. So straight up, CM Punk complimenting a good performance. Who else can we thingy? Say Vida Scott could do better, and may as well say to Bobby Roode, well done, you done good as well. So that's a good example. CM Punk's pleased, Vida Scott didn't seem too concerned, and Bobby Roode seemed pleased. Let's see what the buy rate is. Hopefully we're looking at something good because we're on a great run of momentum here. Hopefully even our momentum goes up as well. And hopefully with that one wee bit closer to becoming national. It's a shame this month we haven't been able to get a new TV show. We'll stick with the one TV show and we lost our UK coverage. But you know, we get 3 months to keep the product going solid before hopefully getting some new TV deals before Bound for Glory. So have a look. Destination X is drawing a lot of praise, so that's good to see. Anything here to really see? Nope, let's have a look at the buy rate. New networks have been released, that's cool. Matt Hardy's got a grilling schedule, give him a wee break, and we got a buy rate of 175, which I can already tell you is the highest buy rate I've had yet. And we made a massive 2,779 profits, so we know we're doing well, we're selling a lot of tickets. The wage bill is probably the highest it's ever been. Let's see, it's not the greatest ticket sales, although considering we're only in our best area, that's not too bad. Pay-per-view revenue was actually up, so we're progressing, although worker costs is now up at 661,000 from the likes of just under 600, so that's always doubled since this time last year. We don't really have much to show for it. Size wise, 70 in the tri-state, 63 in the southeast, a couple of 59s, 57s, so we need to get them another 6%, but we're certainly improving there. So that's just 1, 2 is fine, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we really just need to try and get one of the 57 and the 56 up. And we should hopefully get some of it, but no trends yet, so that's worrying. And to finish off, before we head to the next show, creative meeting. Franchise players are still CM Punk, Bobby Roode, Austin Aries, Adam Cole, and Samoa Joe. Next big things are still Jesse McKay and DJZ. Hot prospects: Jesse McKay, Jesse, Allison Kay, DJZ, and Ivelisse Valise. It's 3 knockouts into 1 in the X division, and then just Jesse. I don't know anything for. Best mic workers: CM Punk, Kurt Angle, Mick Foley, Jim Ross, and Bobby Roode. Showstoppers are CM Punk, Austin Aries, Adam Cole, Morrison, and Bobby Roode. The ring generals: CM Punk, Samoa Joe, Davey Richards, Matt Harvey and Austin Aries. Guys in the wave of momentum right now, CM Punk, Magnus, Austin Aries, Adam Cole and Chris Hero. Who's not? Mike Bennett, Nikki Storm, Robbie E, Rosita and Velvet Sky. Daniels Devon and Doug Williams are time declining, and the hidden gems are still Jimmy Jacobs, Chase Del Monte, Mischief, Eddie Rios and Hook Bomb Berry. So guys, that is it for this episode. We are still, if I go to the company wars, sitting in third place behind New Japan. We're just ahead of Westside Extreme Wrestling from Central Europe, but we're doing okay. I mean, we're a wee bit lacking in terms of influence. We're way down in 7th, but when it comes to importance, we're still there. We're still the third biggest company in the world. So say, hopefully improve that. The momentum still is actually went down 1 to 75, so we'll try and get that back up. We'll try and keep going, and we'll try and get this bloody approval rating to go up to at least a low, and we'll try and get bigger profits next month. So thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed Destination X, and hopefully we now begin our road to Slammiversary. It's a big pay-per-view. It's only a 2-week build, so we'll try and get something sorted into shows. But thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Bye bye.